It's just going to start. Yeah, it's started now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Q&A session at Bizlockr. So, in this week, we already have been discovering a lot in our Q&A sessions. We have started with recruitment, and then we have moved on to the side of digital products, and then we have also discussed about the Bizlockr platform, tools, and AI. What are they? How exactly they work? And then yesterday we have gone onto the sales and the business growth. Like, what are the basic essentials that we need to understand whenever we are talking about recruitment, whenever we are talking about digital products, physical products, like how exactly we can lay down the foundation of our business, how we can bring more sales, and how exactly the business growth actually works. So, just to recap the things in recruitment, we have been discussing like how actually recruitment works, what kind of recruitment that you need to be on, what kind of niche that you need to choose, and how exactly you can get the clients on, how exactly you can get the candidates. And then on digital products, we also have discussed about like types of digital products, how digital product works, and how you can actually create them alongside like the backdrop with the other classrooms as well. So if you are actually the one who is more keen to learn and or struggling with anything, so it's more good for you that you can actually join the classrooms alongside the Q&A sessions as well, from where you can actually have the learning phase going on. You can actually understand how exactly the Bizlockr product works and how you can actually take the leverage of those ones to create the income stream that you're looking for. And then on the other side, when we talk about the Bizlockr platform itself, so a lot more different things that you can actually do on the Bizlockr platform itself. So it includes the marketing engine from where you can actually have the business insight, the lead finder Chrome extension, from where you can actually find the businesses that you're looking for to get in touch with. And then you have got the networking there from where you can actually network with other entrepreneurs. You can network with each other to help each other and to grow as well. From where you can actually learn something more extraordinary. And then we have also discussed about the Biz Library as well. What if Biz Library is something like from where you can have the additional knowledge that you're looking for. As we go across the classrooms on the daily basis, the 12 classrooms, including the Q&A session. So alongside those classrooms, you can jump onto the Biz Library as well, where the content has been shortlisted, like which content can help you to gain some extra knowledge, like how you can actually get something more better, or you can actually create some new skills as well in or like you can become more better or what you are actually doing. So these are all things that we have been discussing alongside the sales and business growth. But today's session is an open discussion where we can have different discussions going on, whether it's going to be about recruitment. Just to recap the things for the whole week. So it's going to be recruitment, digital products, platform, and sales and business growth as well. So now let's just talk about let's just take the questions now. And whenever someone has a question, make sure that you use a raise hand feature and you ask your questions accordingly. So I'll start with Yasser. So Yasser, any questions for us today?
Yeah, hi there. I mean, I just said too much already, but basically, I just talked about my experience in business and all that, just a bit. I like my first question is like, what do you recommend is the easiest way to make like money from online? Like, what do you think is the easiest and quickest way to make money?
As you have mentioned something about like you have been into uh, gaming as well, like you have been developing some gamings, is that correct?
Uh, E-commerce, like selling on
E-
selling
okay,
on eBay.
selling the video games onto e-commerce. Is that what you've been doing?
Yes, and some I've sold a games console and some video games, and I sold a laser printer. That's the biggest
All right.
sell I sold. Yeah,
Okay, and you have got the background from software and technical side as well. Is that correct?
yeah, I have quite a lot of experience in that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when we actually talk about the easiest way of money, so the easiest way of money is something that you need to understand before that is like you if you have the knowledge, if you are good at something, then eventually that kind of niche, that kind of experience can make you the money. It's not like for example, I'm not good at software and technical side. So if you say to me, okay, Shaz, go and make me £1,000 in a week by doing software and technical skills, I can't do it. The reason is because I don't have the expertise in it. That's the first thing. As you have those expertise and you have the expertise in e-commerce as well. So what you can actually do is like the easiest way, if I say to you, so it's something like you can launch the courses. You can create them, you can sell them. Why the courses, why the digital products are basically because if you are investing your time for once, for example, if you're investing your 1 week with more precision, with more confidence, and you're actually putting your expertise in that particular course, and you're making it something more valuable towards the audience, so you can actually sell that one course to 1,000 customers. And if you're selling one course, such an example, at 20 kids, so it means like if you have sold it to 1,000 people in a month or in a week, that is like how you're approaching them. So that we are going to discuss as well. So that means like you are going to make £20,000 on it. That's more simple. So how you actually you can create a course is first thing that you need to understand what kind of audience that you're targeting. It's like the simplest way I'm actually telling you. Then the second thing actually comes in like how you're going to create an extraordinary kind of a course that can help you to make money. And then third, let me ask you another question here. So what do you think, how much strong you are into like speaking? Like, are you a good speaker?
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm the best, but I'm okay, I think.
No one can be best, bro. I know that. If someone says to me, I'm the best person on the planet, I know this, that's a lie, to be very honest with you. Why? Because no one can be best. They can be better, they can be something better than others, but no one can claim they're the best ones. So if you are a good speaker, so what you exactly need to understand is like if you are actually creating the courses, you can back them up with the coaching programs. Like for example, if you are creating a course on like something towards software development or like I don't know about the inside things. So if you can just give me something,
Uh,
any
what like for networking, I guess.
networking. Okay, so if you're creating a course on networking, like how the networking works, like like the networking that we're not talking about, like sales networking, the networking that we're actually talking about is something related to software here. So if we
Yeah,
talk about
computer,
networking, so what you can actually do, sorry,
computer networking. Yeah, because actually I've
yeah,
taken the example that yeah, I'm qualified.
yeah, exactly. So if you are actually creating a course on that, and if you are really good at it, so obviously the course that you're going to create is going to be something extraordinary. And then there's one more thing that you can do to make it more effective is like you can add your own kind of experiences there, what you actually have accomplished, how you have accomplished, what kind of methods that you've been using. So whenever you include these things in your course and you're actually telling people before the course, like whenever you're promoting your course, so they can become more sellable products, the courses. And then when you get them backed up with the coaching program, like how does the networking works in software world? So this is a topic that you can choose. It's up to you. Then you can actually make it combined with the coaching program, because if you are actually offering a course, whether it can be a self-paced course, like self-paced learning, or whether it can be a video-based course as well. So there are different type of courses that you can actually create. So if you're going to create those ones, then eventually what you can do is like you can move forward towards providing more value. Like if I'm sending you something in a PDF and you are going across it, and then if I'm having a call with you, I'm providing you a coaching, that is some more value that you're providing. So you can actually charge more on that. So there are different tickets, different tiers of the coaching as well. Like if it's a group coaching, so it can be something on the mid-tier side. And then if it's a one-to-one coaching backed up with the courses that you're actually selling, so you can actually offer them in more kind of a higher ticket side. Then you can actually offer them the communities, the memberships, like membership of your coaching program. So all the digital products that you're going to combine, whether it's about the courses, whether coaching program, whether communities, whether memberships, so you can actually create a solid income stream for yourself from all these different digital products. And whatever I've said, if you have any questions from this, please ask.
Are you asking me? Sorry, sorry. Asking what? Sorry, can you say that again?
And like, if you have any questions from what I've said, so please do let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So you were saying that like so build a course, but what would you use another platform or your own platform, like Udemy or something like that? Is that what you're saying?
So there are multiple ways that you can actually sell your course. Like if you have like for first place, you have got the Bizlockr platform where the coaches will be guiding you like how you can upload the course. So on weekly basis, we came across a different classroom where it actually shows like how you can add and how you can create the courses, how you can actually have the research. Each and everything is going to be discussed in the classroom that you can actually look into it. If you have missed the classrooms, no worry at all. You can actually go onto the YouTube channel of Bizlockr, or you can go onto the notice board on your software as well. So you can get those recorded sessions and you can continue with your learning. So when it comes to the platforms, so you can first start with Bizlockr from where you can upload and you can sell from here as well. And then on the other side, you can have your own extra other platform as well. Like for example, if you are a person who is like, why I've asked you if you're a good speaker, because that will help you in a coaching program. And then alongside it will also help you to generate a content on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook Reels as well, where you're actually educating in something more meaningful way to get people towards your course. I'm not saying like you need to tell everything what you're actually having in your course, but there are some things that you can actually use to make people interested around the course that you have created. Okay, so then you can use these platforms as well to sell the course. And if you want examples, so you can search something on YouTube more related to digital products, and then you'll be able to see under the videos they have linked their digital products, their guides, their ebooks, their courses. So you can do the same. And on Instagram, you can actually add the links towards if you are having a free classes, free webinars, so you can sell your courses by going free webinars as well. You can take leverage of LinkedIn as well for that purpose, where you can invite people for the free webinars, for the free learning about the course, and then you can drive them towards your sales funnels. And then you can actually use your own build platform alongside Bizlockr. If you're interested in that, that's optional for you. And then you go to the platforms like Udemy, Coursera, and a lot others as well. So Udemy and Coursera are the platforms, but they charge the percentage on like the sales that you're actually making. So if you're okay with that, then it's cool. But if you're a person who looks for like, okay, I just want to have my own income, I don't want to share it with anyone, why should I share it? So you can actually go towards on your own channels or your own platform that you have got with Bizlockr, so you can promote these courses that you're going to create on different social media platforms that we call it multi-channel marketing. So you can actually do that and you can grab the sales accordingly. So it's totally all on you. Like if you are a person who don't want to be like, spending a lot of time on like social media platforms, you are a busy person, so you can go towards Coursera and Udemy. But one thing I would like to mention here is like when we talk about Coursera and Udemy, so they are already oversaturated. There are a lot of creators there. They're actually talking about the same thing. So how you can differentiate is something challenging, and you cannot control the audience there. But if you're going your own way, you can control the audience, the what type of audience that you are looking to get interacted with, you're looking to get in touch with. So it makes it more easy for you alongside, like you don't want to share the commissions. Any other question? Yeah, Sikon.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's for everyone as well, to be honest. It's about the marketing thing, like you were saying. That's true. That most things are like that's what I was saying. Like Udemy, what like you were saying before, Udemy and Coursera and those other course websites. A lot of things are like saturated, and that's how do you compete against these other platforms or these other different courses or whatever the business idea is when everything's so saturated. Like, what would be your edge on in the market, depending whatever
Mm-hmm.
the business model is? What, how would you guys help? Um, let's just stick with the courses, for
So
example, for now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. What would be your edge compared to these guys? You know?
So when we actually talk about Udemy and Coursera, so every creator, even if I'm creating a course right now, I can go and register myself there. I can actually upload my courses. Obviously, everyone can do that if they are someone who's looking to sell their courses. But the algorithm is like for Udemy and Coursera kind of platforms is like the audience is going to be there. Like for example, if I go on Udemy, if I search for something more related to networking for computers, so I'll be getting like hundreds of different courses. So how you can make the difference? The first place is like the way that you're actually choosing your title. So you, for that instance, you what you need to do is like you need to have the proper kind of research on that, and that's where we actually emphasize on in the classrooms as well. Like whenever you are creating a course, regardless of any niche or like any topic that you're choosing, you need to have a total research going on. And once you actually do that, you can actually identify the loopholes, the gaps in the market, and then you can actually start talking about those things as well. And then you can actually go across, whenever you go on to the courses and you search about uh, like what kind of content is going to be in the group. So they shows you the description, they shows you the lessons that are going to be discussed. And if you're the one who actually making a difference of it, so you can actually be more confident to create something more relevant and more towards the gap in the market. So that's the first thing, that is research. And then like on Udemy and Coursera kind of platforms, you cannot control the audience. Like if they're interested in someone else, you cannot actually convince them in, like you are not interacting them, you are not talking to them. So you cannot control that. It's more like if you are displaying your topic more accurately as per the market gap, and if your lesson, if your modules are something more different, then obviously you can make the difference and you can start getting the sales from there. But whereas where you have your own kind of branding, where you can have your own kind of control over the different platforms that you actually have, or like the social media platforms as well. So you can actually engage with your audience, where you can actually tell them more about it. And if they are, you can use lead magnets like free webinars, or like sending them freebies about the course kind of catalog, like what we are going to offer in the course, what are going to be the outcomes, how you can actually become more successful whenever you're going to get the course. Because even though if you go on Udemy and Coursera, there are a lot of courses there. Once you have completed those courses, you will get nothing. So it's all depends on like how you're interacting with your audience and you are actually controlling it. So on Udemy and Coursera, if one sale is done, you don't have the control over their information. Like if you're selling another course in next month, that is more related to software development, such an example. So you cannot go across that learner again, that person again, to sell your course. But if you control your own audience, so then you can actually go towards it. For example, if I'm running a course right now, I have 5 6 people with me, and such an example, I'm selling a course like how to start a side hustle. I'm telling you about it, and it makes something more relevant. I'm guiding you something, and you are making your mind okay. Yeah, it's going to be something good. So if you sign up Yasir today, and next month, if I'm going to be selling a course, how you can use recruitment as a side hustle, or you can use digital products as a side hustle. And if I come to you and I say, Yasir, you have done the last course and you bought it. So I've launched a new course. Would you be interested in it? So what will you say? Yes or no? Depending on the scenarios.
Yeah, sure. I guess so. Yeah.
Obviously, because I have been interacting with you and I've been actually guiding you towards the outcome that you can have. But on the other third party platforms, you cannot do that. You cannot reach them out again. You need to start with the algorithm based kind of stuff again, and you're going to be on the mercy of Udemy and Coursera, and you'll be praying, okay, uh, I, I I need a sale, I need a sale. But when you once you own it, you can actually start the email kind of stuff again as well, and you can actually go towards the first 10 learners will get 10% discount, or the first 10 learners can get something, the cheat codes that they can use. And then at the same time, you can actually use these kind of wordings like the cheat codes, the mini ebook, or like market insights of software networking. So you can use them as a free magnet as well to get the information from the audience. For the information that I'm talking about is their contact details. Like for example, let me ask you a question here. If you have seen my kind of like, if I say a lead magnet, it can be a brochure, it can be something on the website as well, where it mentioned like how you can start a side hustle as a recruitment. And if you're interested in recruitment, will you be signing up for it, like a mini guide for it?
Yes. Yeah.
Obviously. So when you are going to do that, so I can easily get, like you'll be typing in by yourself. Just an example, like you'll be adding your name, you'll be adding your contact number if it's required, and then the email as well. So if even if it's an email, or even if it's a contact number, so some people goes for both, some people goes for just one of these. So once you have it, once I have it, then I can actually get in touch with you after a day. I've sent you that mini guide or mini ebook, and then I'll give you the time to go across it. And the next day or next 48 hours, I will be sending you an email. Hi, Yase, hope you're doing well. As you have gone through our mini guide of how to start a side hustle as recruitment, so what's your insights about it? How do you feel about it? So obviously you'll be interacting with me, and you'll be telling me, this is what I'm interested in, this is what I want to do, this is the niche that I'm looking to work into. So then interactions goes on, and I'll be selling you my main course. So this is how the marketing works. This is how you can actually control the audience by yourself, and you're not on the mercy of other third-party platforms. I hope that makes sense now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question from you, Yasser?
Let me think. To be honest, there
Okay.
is still a lot of things to be honest, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, if you have any
it's
questions,
just
keep on
basic.
going. I love talking.
Okay, sure. Okay. I'm just gonna base it based on my experience. Uh, okay. Let's say with e-commerce, for example. I know I'm going through a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things, a lot of experience with these kind of things. Like I how would you sell to other people, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
using like one of the branded websites like eBay or Amazon. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the saturate because those markets are extremely saturated. I know.
Yeah,
I think
obviously they are.
I've been in it, so it's really you have literally it's so bad. You actually have to I have to lower my credit prices to like maybe 10-20% less than other people. And plus, you also have to advertise. You know, eBay and Amazon, they ask, um, you have to pay for the advertisements. They take a percentage of the advertisements and things like that. With Amazon, it's inclusive, but you say that, but branded products, you can't even sell on Amazon. It's not possible to get brand products unless you're like
Mm.
one of the major sellers already. It's really
Yep,
tough. It's a
that's
tough
true.
market. So how would
Yep.
you actually sell like a product, like your own product,
Mm-hmm.
for example? If I was to make like a soap brand, for example, right? I was actually thinking of doing
Mm-hmm.
that at one point. And like how would I get the marketing aspects? How would I attract people and
Mm-hmm.
how would I be the other people like? How would I do that exactly? Because I find that really extremely difficult.
Okay. So whenever it comes to e-commerce, the audience mindset changes there. Why? Because what they see, they actually want the same thing. Okay, so when we are actually getting our own products and we are looking to market those products, so there are a lot of different tactics that you can play. So those tactics are more towards like how you are basically creating the mindset of the user who's going to buy the product. So for that instance, we can use actually UGC. That is called user generated content. So if you don't have any user generated content, there are a lot of websites available, a lot of platforms available from where you can actually create the user generated content. And have you seen any user generated content on Instagram or on Threads or sometime on Facebook as well?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? Is that kind of a content is something which attracts?
Yeah, it can do. It depends on how you do it, to be honest.
Yes, that's the thing. That's what you have said. I meant to say. So it all depends. Like you are not making it overwhelming, and you are not actually making it like something not compatible at the same time. So you need to be having an accurate kind of UGC created so you can drive the sales. And so as you have got the Bizlockr software from where you can actually add the products in it, and at the same time you can actually promote those from the same platform. Like it's like if you have uploaded the product there. So if you don't know how to upload it, you can get in touch with your coach. You can ask him, and he'll direct you accordingly. So once you have uploaded the product, then you can actually promote that particular link into different places. So when I say different places, so it should be more towards on the social media. Like if you don't want to go to Amazon or eBay kind of stuff, as they're saturated, I agree with that. So what you can do is like you can promote them on social media. How you promote them on social media is alongside UGC. So you can run social media like meta ads with alongside the UGC. And then if you are not a camera shy person, and if you really have got the product in your hand, like you own the product. So what you can do is like you can be on the screen and show people like, okay, if you can see this is the product, and if you can see, for example, if it's something more related to, the flexible faucets. Okay, so you can see, okay, if you can see this is a 360 kind of rotation is a got, and it has two different modes from where you can actually get the showering and you can get the tap water as well. So this is all you can actually have from this one product, and it's more easy to use and it's more convenient at the same time. So this is how you can actually be on the screen. Yes, go on.
Yes, I was thinking, can you just you can put your face on there, yes. But to be honest, I would actually use AI to help me do it as well because they will make it more cleaner. I think it depends on how good the AI. If you're gonna have to pay for it though to get a more professional cleaner cut.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
think that's a better idea? Yeah.
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 So if you are someone who's a good speaker, who's more towards having the mindset to help someone, you're not just there to sell the product. That is called psychological selling. It's like if I'm coming to you and if I say, okay, Yasir, tell me, are you interested in my product? You'll say, what is this? I'm not interested. But if I come to you and if I say, okay, Yasir, the product that I've got is something that you actually use it on a daily basis and you're going to love it. So have you ever thought about like how it can easily make your life more independent? So then it might make some curiosity in your mind, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I would actually, because I actually buy like the soap bar that actually
Mm-hmm.
it helps. It's actually all organic soap bar. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot what it's called again. Whatever. It's like a Korean soap bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
So,
fermented herbs and stuff like that, and it's actually
mm-hmm.
better than
So uh,
yeah.
that comes under beauty stuff, beauty and cosmetics kind of niche. Okay, as it's organic, it has herbs. So what you can do is like you can create a UGC of a lady or of a kid, like a child, not a kid obviously, a child is using, and if they have acne or if they have any sort of skin issues and they're getting resolved, so you can create those kind of UGCs. And then the other thing comes in where you can add the reviews as well. Like for example, if you have sold two soap bars, so what you can do is like if I bought it from you, you can ask me, okay, Shaz, how was the experience? If you can record yourself, if not on camera, but you can actually record it and to let me know how was the experience, and then you can use it as your kind of a social proof, a testimonial. So you can run that testimonial as a social media ad, as a Google ad as well, to make things more interesting towards the other audience who's going to watch those ads, and that will be making them interested. And they will say, yes, that is loving. Like if they are getting the benefits, why shouldn't I buy it and I can get the benefits? For example, if I'm having an itching, so that can help me. And those testimonials, those social proofs are something that can actually help you to get into something more relevant, something more kind of, getting the opportunity to be in front of everyone. And the testimonials, the social proof, UGC content, they are actually best for marketing purposes. Like if even if you are not creating something like showing your face or like telling them more about it, so you can do it. And then the other thing comes in where you can actually have the behind the scenes going on. You can create some of the videos. Okay, last week I've got 10,000 so bars, and now if you can see in my warehouse or like the place that you have got, so now I've got only 1,000 left, and that is good. Like people are actually loving the product and they're actually getting the benefit out of it. So you need to make things curious and you need to interact with people. You are actually using the psychological marketing tactic to be in front of your audience and you are grabbing them towards your product. Like if I say like you're carrying them in your hands and you are telling them, okay, sit here, I'll get the product booked for you. So this is how you can do the marketing beside of the Amazon and eBay kind of stuff. You can be on different social media platforms. You can have your own shop as well. One shop that you already have got through Bizlockr, but if you are into something on your site, that is optional. Like you can have a store as well, or you can actually be on TikTok shop as well.
Okay. So how would I, if could you give me like well, show us how to or just the beginning part. If I was to say, okay, I want to open up a store on like Bizlockr, how would I go about that?
So you already have got feature to get the things added on Bizlockr shop. So get in touch with your coach. He'll give you the tour of it. He'll guide you through the process, and then eventually you'll be able to understand like how exactly it is going to be working for you. And whenever you're going to join the other classrooms as well, so then you can actually understand like how exactly the selling will be something more that you can do by using different platforms. How you can run the ads if you're into those. How you can use testimonials. How you can use UGCs and all those things as well. And then you can actually start uploading your products there, and it's going to be something more helpful for you at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Okay,
that.
cool. Cool. So I hope the session was good for you and I've been able to answer your questions wisely as per your expectations.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Uh, okay, cool. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's Q&A session, the last of the week. So now we are going to meet in next classroom and the Q&A sessions in coming Monday. If you want to really book yourselves for the next week, you can go on to Biz Academy on your softwares, go into classrooms, check the availability of yours, and you can actually start booking yourself for the next week classrooms and the Q&A sessions. Thank you so much and take care.